Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
In brightest day,
in blackest nights,
No evil shall escape my sight.
let those who worship evil's might
beware my power.
Green Lantern's light. Hello and welcome back to Sector 2814, the Green Lantern podcast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, Master of the Court is.
I am Will. Hey, everyone.
And still no sign of Lantern Kona.
Still in Far Sector, doing who knows what.
Oh my god. Who's writing his story? That new guy writing Green Lantern lately? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
He's doing this thing in a backup story somewhere. All right, all right, kids. That's right. Last week was final night, so you know what's coming this week. Did you guys send flowers to Will's house? That's right. There's a funeral this week.
It doesn't stick, though.
In comics, get out of here.
I know. Shocking. Very shocking.
All right. So,
but it is surprising how long it kind of did stick, and then they built stories. So, yeah, interesting.
Well, again, we gave him something else to do for a while, too.
Yeah.
And then I think, what was it, around the early to mid 2000s? Was it Jeff Johns or somebody was just like wanting to bring back all the classic versions? So, we brought back Hal, we brought back Oliver Queen. Eventually, we brought back Barry Allen.
That's right. The original Justice League.
That's right. But so we're doing the funeral tonight. I was trying to think of what else was. Oh, I saw spoilers for something because I didn't even get my comics till tomorrow. But there were spoilers about something about a Green Lantern, but it's I don't know if the book's even technically in continuity, so it really don't matter. But
what book?
Human Target, I guess the new one came out.
Guy Gardner.
I'll pick it up tomorrow. Yeah, so I guess do they kill Guy Gardner? But
I doubt it. I mean, that was...
And again, I don't think I can't be in continuity because unless they're jumping ahead or something, when he last appeared in Human Target, he was still a Green Lantern. Well, I guess he's a Green Lantern again, but I thought it was set back in the past, but maybe not.
Well, I mean, there was Fire and Ice. It was that Justice League era, right? So...
Yeah. But I don't know. I thought people were saying it wasn't in continuity, but.
Yeah, I think a lot of the Black Label stuff is off to the side.
Yeah.
Parallel universe or something else.
Oh, so Batman isn't a okay. But so that's the only thing I saw Lantern wise. But we're recording our usual Tuesday night, so we're a little over a week until the first episode of Moon Knight.
That's right. But I think that I don't think that there's still any listing for Green Lantern in previews yet, right? So May or June. Is that right for those 2 months?
I haven't seen anything, so I don't know.
I know Dark Crisis is coming up, but
yeah. So because we got the June solicits, right?
I think so, and I don't think there was a Green Lantern title solicited in June.
Oh, geez. Yeah. I looked up Green Lantern June 2022, and the blog of Oa came up, and it says DC Comics has released their solicitation information for June of 2022. For the third month in a row, there is no issue of an ongoing Green Lantern series. However,
that's disappointing.
I know. However, Joe Mullen and Hal Jordan make appearances in a few books slated for June, plus one appearance in Swamp Thing that does reveal what power Ring Slinger shows up there. Okay, so it sounds like Joe and Hal are showing up in places, just not their own book.
Yeah, which is disappointing. I mean, unless they're gonna.
This looks interesting. Sorry, no. I guess in June, Batman Superman World's Finest number
Number
4 by Mark
Mhm.
Waid. How Jordan's gonna show up, so that's gonna be that takes place in the past. So,
Oh, okay.
but no, that book was good. Yeah, because that came out last week. No, I liked it. Mark Waid wrote Batman not as like a total dick. No, he was like actually friendly with Superman and stuff. Yeah,
Nice. I may have to pick that one up then.
yeah, it's good.
Very cool.
I can't wait to see that where it goes. Yeah, because it's set in the past. I'm pretty sure the Robin is Dick Grayson, and yeah. I saw one review said something like, "If you like the Silver Age stuff, you'll like it." Yeah, I liked it. The art was really good. So
Nice. I'll have to put that down on the list.
yeah, well, yeah, too, because Hal's showing up in issue 4, I guess. So
Yeah. Very cool.
you see that cover?
I
Yeah,
see the cover. Yeah. Very
yeah.
cool.
And then I guess it says a Green Lantern shows up in the Swamp Thing 14, but it doesn't say which one. So and then Dark Crisis that's when Dark Crisis number 1 comes out. So I'm sure either
Yeah.
Hal, Joe, or both will be in there.
Yeah, I think I saw some preview pages with Hal in Dark.
Oh, you know what? I think Joe's part of that new Justice League. Like John Kent and the new Wonder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Joe's definitely in that. So geez, so we're going at least 3 months without an ongoing book. Well,
I know, that's alarming.
I know. Again, if you don't want to do a Green Lantern book, do like a Green Lantern Corps book or something.
Yeah. Or even if you're gonna relaunch with a new number 1, do a bridging limited series or something so that there's monthly content, right?
Yeah. Oh, and then I guess there's some kind of Green Lantern original graphic novel that was supposed to come out that's been pushed back 6 months. Now it's coming out in October.
Oh, what's the
Green Lantern Alliance?
I don't think I've read about that one.
The next Green Lantern for Tai Pham.
Oh, yeah, wasn't there a recent GL series that had a young kid get the ring in China or something?
Yeah, this
I
must
can't
be him.
remember.
That's what it looks like. But yeah, so I guess that graphic novel's been pushed back to October. So
Gotcha.
man, Green Lantern's getting no love lately.
I know. And it's kind of been a sales, well, I mean, it was a sales juggernaut from Rebirth until, well, New 52 through New 52, because it had how many, Red Lanterns, New Guardians, Green Lantern Corps, plus the Green, it had 4 titles a month.
Yeah.
After Rebirth, it was down to 2 titles a month. So, because then they cut it down to 1 for the Morrison Sharp relaunch, and then this series has only been the only Green Lantern.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they spun something out at Dark Crisis even before it's over, because I mean, yeah, John's technically dead, but we didn't see Guy on that thing. But I mean, on that ad thing, we saw Hal, we saw Kyle, we saw we know Joe's going to be there, Simon and Jessica. I mean, somebody's
We've got a
something.
lot of great characters.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I did see something. I try to check out the Reddit threads every so often, and somebody posted, am I the only one that's still annoyed that Kat Matui got killed so easily and by, with a knife? And, she needs to be brought back. And I was like, I feel you. Yes.
Yeah, I think that well, one, she didn't have a ring, right? But 2, it's like
she was a Green Lantern.
She could have
for
put
a
up
long
a fight,
time.
but I think it hurt too that it was in one of those action comics. Those weren't even full stories. In action comics, if they had like a 20-some page book, yeah, I think she would have put up more of a fight.
It was just a bad death.
Yeah,
I mean, and they've built a lot. It's been one of those things that has kind of defined Jon Stewart, but still, it's.
If they were gonna do that, I wish they had done that maybe in like the last issue of that original run. was that 224 or whatever. Like maybe she had like sacrificed herself to save the others from Sinestro, or
But it
you
was
know.
a stupid death for a character that the character deserved better.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it was a fridging is what it was.
and I mean, I think it hurt the character of Jon Stewart for a long time too.
Yeah.
So, did they just want to get that character out of the way, or do you think they wanted to make Jon Stewart the yet angry black man again?
I don't know if they had a plan because I mean, look at those Action Comics weekly stories.
I know. I think they were from what I've read of behind the scenes stuff. It seems like I think they were just doing whatever they had to do just to get it out weekly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think was it Mark Wade, him, and was it Augustine or somebody? Like I don't know if they were editors on it. I think there was like one story. There's like 1 week they were out there to like the very last minute on a Friday getting stuff out.
Yeah.
So what was it,
Well,
like
I mean,
it was like the 50th anniversary of Action Comics, so they wanted to do like weekly.
yeah, it was. I don't think they were prepared. I mean, it's hard enough getting. I mean, it's hard enough getting a monthly book done. But if you're trying to do a weekly book, you need a lot of runway to build up a lot of stories because it's going to catch up to you very, very fast.
Oh yeah, and even like they probably just like, oh, it's a bunch of short stories by a bunch of creative teams. Well, that's probably worse because it's like, okay, I got to make sure this one has their
You
stuff
got to
done.
herd all the
This
cats.
one.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like you said, the best plan is just, build some up a lot ahead of time.
I mean, I think that's the only way. I mean, 52, the series was extraordinarily well done. I mean, they executed it very well.
Oh yeah.
But that is a monumental undertaking.
Oh yeah, they probably had it in a lot of that in the can before it even started.
But still, I mean, just it's a tremendous amount of work. And
oh yeah, I mean, look at that Spider-Man thing that's coming to an end next week. They did 3 times a month. I mean, that was like I think it was like 4 or 5 different writers and like a bunch of different artists taking turns.
Yeah, that's a god awful amount of work.
Yeah. Yeah, one creative team would do like 2 or 3, and then the next creative team would take over and do 2 or 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hardcore, man. I got nothing but respect for
oh yeah,
for them that attempt it and or pull it off.
oh, that's right. Yeah, mad respect from the creator of from the mind that brought you Crossover Division,
which is like twice a year because we're so slow, but whatever.
Yeah, we don't have the resources of a Marvel or DC.
That is true.
Yeah, I got the new newsletter. I can't wait for that issue.
We're getting close. We're getting close. We're very close.
Yay.
You bet.
I am God.
Yeah, not feeling it tonight.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Moon Knight comes out next week. Oh, are you caught up on Picard?
Yes.
Oh, so what you think they went back in time? It's so funny. Did you see they last week they went back in time, and did you see who directed the episode?
Leah Thompson, right?
Yeah.
From Back to the Future.
Oh my god, that's the funniest thing. Did you see they also for Mandalorian season 3 they cast Christopher Lloyd?
No.
Yeah.
Nice.
They didn't say who he is yet, but I saw someone online yesterday saying they're like, you know what? If Christopher Lloyd doesn't show up in Mandalorian season 3 as a character called Del Orion, I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. Why are we even here, right?
Yeah. Make it happen, Disney. Del Orion.
Nice.
Because I wonder if he's gonna be an alien or anything. Because he was a Klingon at one point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was what, Star Trek 3, I think.
Yes, Search for Spock.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. What are you thinking of Picard so far? I like it, but so far I've been liking it even more than the first season. I think.
Yeah, I feel like
it's moving quicker. It seems like.
Well, I don't know if it's moving. It seems kind of slow to me. It's taken them this long to really kind of get to the meat of, we're already 3 episodes in.
I'm not saying it's the quickest thing in the world, but it seems like to me it seems maybe a little quicker than last season.
Last season
Well, we had to introduce a bunch of characters too last
Yeah.
season.
Last season felt, I mean, it was good, but it
Yeah.
was more, it felt like it was, oh, hey, we're going to kill Data. Oh, wait, he's already dead. We're going to kill him again. Oh, wait, we're going to save him. Yoink. No, he's dead. Ha. So, you know, it was an interesting take on why there's not AI and,
Yeah.
synthetic life forms and stuff. But I don't know. I kind of wish that we would have waited to watch it until after finishing our watch through of Voyager, because there were so many callbacks to Voyager that I just
Oh,
didn't get because I hadn't watched it yet, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it was still good.
Yeah.
I still think Discovery is the best Trek at the moment, and
I'm still behind on that.
probably the best Trek. Period.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put that out there.
Oh, controversial take.
I am looking forward to Strange New Worlds.
Yes, me too. Yeah, did you see they cast a Kirk?
I saw that. Yep. And I hope I think they will. I'm not really worried about it, but I kind of hope they kind of toe the line that the movies, the latest generation of movies have, where Kirk is a genius.
Yeah.
He is, yes, he likes green women. Who doesn't, right? But
Oh my.
he's a genius. And, I felt like that he didn't get a lot of love from Next Gen or, any of the other Treks. But I kind of hope they kind of restore that a little bit, because he was, I hope it's not a parody of Shatner. I hope this guy is 3 steps ahead and, on the ball. Exactly.
I thought you were gonna say, I wonder if Shatner is gonna make a cameo.
Oh, I don't know.
I was gonna say as his dad or something, but it's is he gonna be able to want to change the timeline like Spock did in that first movie?
That's right. That's cheating, right?
Kobayashi Maru. Of course, he loves to cheat.
Exactly.
Oh, I think I saw that. I guess they've already filmed like season 3 of Picard, and
I
they
think
said,
it's the last season. It's just gonna
yeah,
be a
oh yeah, that's
3-season
what they
thing,
said. I think they said it's only gonna be 3 seasons. It's so people online were like, "What the hell? Only 3 seasons?" And someone was like, "How young do you think Patrick Stewart is?"
He's not. I mean, he's a really good actor, but he's not acting that old. Okay, he
I
really
mean,
is
yeah,
that
what is he in
old.
the 70s and he's acting like an 80-year-old? Yeah, it's
I think he's in his 80s, isn't he? Maybe, I don't
I don't
know.
remember. Here, let's look this up.
But there were
But
some scenes that, I mean, he just looked so frail
his
in some of the
voice,
scenes.
his voice sounds frail to me for some reason this
Mhm.
season.
And you got to give him mad props. I mean, he's as old as he is, and he's still doing the job. So that's pretty amazing.
Oh, 81 years old.
Wow. I mean, there are some scenes that he looks perfectly fine, but then there are a few times where the camera just catches, I think, him wrong, and he just looks so old and frail and tired that you're like, God, I don't want that guy to get hurt. Why is
I
he
was gonna
still
say, yeah,
doing this?
I was gonna say, go out on a high. Don't be like Harrison Ford,
Yeah.
breaking a hip on Indiana Jones 5 or 6 or whatever it is.
There's
Oh
only been
my,
3
oh my
Indiana
God.
Jones movies. Yes, that's right. That's correct.
You people want to know why Patrick Stewart's not doing more? Yes, his current wife is 43 years old.
Wow.
I mean, let's put this into perspective. His wife is my age, and he is like about my grandparents. Maybe a few years younger, but
38 years difference between them. Wow. That's impressive.
yes.
That's
So you people wonder why he don't want to work more? Damn.
anything else coming out
Trying to
that you're
remember.
really looking forward to?
Morbius comes out next Friday.
Never been much of a Morbius fan.
Yeah, I'll probably see it to review it, but I'm not expecting much.
Yeah. Comic wise, we're still waiting until next month for Green Lantern 12.
Yeah.
DC Vampires is still.
Your favorite book.
They're killing they're turning my favorite characters into vampires and or killing them after they do that. So yeah, but the art is awesome. Otto Schmidt is an amazing artist. So I'm still with it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my list for tomorrow. Yeah, there's like Action Comics comes out. Oh, hey, a bunch of Batman stuff.
Really? They publish Batman books? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe, but yeah, they still publish that guy.
Batman, my favorite character.
Let's see. Justice League Legion. That should be coming. Number 2 should be coming of that pretty soon, I think. Right?
Oh, First Legion of Superheroes. Yeah,
Wait,
that came out. That came out like a week or so ago. Yeah, it's out. Number 2's out. Yeah.
Oh, number 2's out. Oh, cool. It's not. I haven't got my shipment yet. So
I was gonna say should be in your next shipment. Yeah. I don't know if it was late because number 1 came out in January, and then number 2 just came out like a week or two ago. So
I'm curious about the gold ring, and then I'm trying to do some research on the ultraviolet. Looks like Sinestro showed up with that at some point, like in Justice League, maybe, or something.
Oh, maybe, yeah. It's hard to remember. Yeah, I think he did. But no, I know the Gold Lantern in Justice League vs. Legion number 2. They basically, I guess, in the Legion's future, the Guardians are. I guess the Green Lanterns are gone, and the Guardians are trying to like set up a new corps, and they're going to do like Gold Lanterns this time, I guess.
Okay.
So they picked it again, unless it was in Mrs. Legion series. Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah, they just picked this guy to be the first. Who doesn't even want it at first, but they're just like, because they think he's strong moral character or whatever. But yeah.
See, I'd kind of hoped that there would be still Green Lanterns in the 1,000 years in the future. Of course, if they blow up the battery every other year, I mean, come on.
Exactly. The core didn't last 1,000 years. Oh no, it did. We had another battery blow up 6 months ago.
Yeah, it's just not 1,000 years all at once.
Oh my God! Well, do you think 1,000 years in the future we'll get actual, literal 3D hologram covers?
Probably, or maybe Smell-O-Vision.
Oh, nice. All right. I know you're holding off. Should we get to?
Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it.
All right, we got 2 issues tonight. Get your Kleenex out for this first one. Will's gonna be crying. Yeah, I have a short synopsis for this one. It just gives you like the general description of the issue, so we can go through it because everyone shows up for this one, kids.
Yeah, it's got everybody and then some.
Yes. All right, so so which cover did you get, Will, back in the day? Because there's 2 covers.
I probably got both of them.
Oh, really? Oh.
I don't remember for sure, but I'm guessing probably both of them.
I got the one with the big lantern symbol on front. And
I'm pretty sure I got that one. I don't remember what the other one was.
It's like everyone's like in green light. It's like Kal and Superman and everyone holding up like green flames and stuff. Yeah. I don't think I even saw that when it was first out, but yeah, I just saw it.
I wonder if that was the newsstand version.
Maybe.
I don't know.
All right, so Green Lantern Volume 3, number 81 from December 1996, ruining Will's Christmas that year. Funeral for a Hero. Writer. Oh, wait. Hold on. All right, writer, friend of the show, Ron Mars.
This is Ron Mars. You are listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
Now we just need to talk to Daryl Banks so we can get in the drop. All right, penciler Daryl Banks. Inker Romeo Tangle, colorist Pamela Rambo, letterer Chris Eliopoulos, and editors Kevin Dooley and Eddie Berganza. For the main story.
Yeah, and I was like, I forgot that there was a second story in this, and then I was like, Ron Mars got to work with Gil Kane. That's freaking awesome.
Oh, see, we should have had Ron Mars back. What was it like to kill Hal Jordan?
Yeah, but you got to work with Gil Kane. That's so
Exactly.
awesome.
So yeah, funeral for a hero. All the world's superheroes pay their final respects to Hal Jordan, who sacrificed himself to destroy the Sun Eater during the final night event.
Yes,
Yes,
we
that's what
saw
happened.
that, and he fixed the Earth too. You know.
That's true. You know what? The funny thing is, like, I don't know how I missed it, but I think when these came out new, I think I read this before Final Night 4, and I was like, wait a minute! Oh my god! They killed Hal, you bastards! I didn't think they'd pull a trigger, Will, and they did.
They pulled the trigger.
Well, kind of literally. All right. So what did you think of this send off for your old friend?
That was pretty good. I mean,
Because they do it in the the crater that was Coast City.
yeah. I mean, and they have Swamp Thing make it all
Yeah.
lush and vegetative.
Yeah. Well,
If
yeah,
I can
because
use that word.
of course it starts with John and Donna showing up. They
Yeah.
drive up, and I guess Cal was made an entire church with his ring.
Oh, and she mentions a new group calling themselves Titans, and I had completely blanked on the Dan Jurgens group that
Yes.
came between the
Yes.
end of the new Titans series and the relaunch of Titans as the
Yeah.
regular Titans. I was like, oh yeah, there was a group. And they lasted like what, like 2-3 years? I can't even remember.
Yeah. Every so often, one of them will pop up, but yeah. No, because yeah, in the latest crossover, there was one of the Nightwing 89 crossed over with Superman, Son of Kal-El. I
Mhm.
think it's the first part. Let me look this up. Yeah, one of them gets killed. There's like there's this new group of superhumans, and yeah, they kill off one of those Titans. Yeah, I think
That's
I have.
disappointing.
Yeah. Trying to remember the kid. It was the blonde haired guy. I forget what his name is.
I remember. I know that there was one that had white skin and black hair.
Yeah. No, he's like a white looking guy. He's got blonde hair. I mean, he's taken a beating over the years because I think it was the one. Was it Infinite Crisis or one of the crises? Like I think Superboy Prime ripped his arm off because
Oh man,
he has like a Winter Soldier. He's had a Winter Soldier arm since, but yeah, they just put him off like a couple weeks ago. So
yeah, Superboy Prime and his arm removal fetish was.
one thing you didn't want to survive the New 52 reboot. Yeah, Superboy.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know if it's in continuity, but was that during Dark Knight's Metal or something? One of them, I think they sent him back to like he finally found his reality, I guess maybe.
Oh wow.
Again, if that's in continuity, but again, the whole multiverse was destroyed and rebuilt, so who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe we're just like, okay, we hear you. We're getting rid of him.
Yeah, he's going home. We're sending him home.
I mean,
back out to the farm.
I mean, he's been out. He's been out there since right before Crisis hit.
Yeah, and one of the things I loved was in Green Lantern Corps, Guy gets punished for a couple of, he gets punished for something. I can't remember what it was. He gets put on prime duty, which is a whole bunch of lanterns just on guard duty.
Oh my god. Superboy Prime, the original resurrector of Jason Todd.
Yeah.
Because he punched the wall.
That is correct.
But no, I mean, yeah, like I said, Cal creates this whole church with his ring, and then I mean, this is nice. We get to see Daryl Banks draw like pretty much the whole DC universe here.
Oh yeah, and that the whole place where they have the funeral and then the big statue. I mean, yeah, it was really cool. It was a well drawn issue,
and we get to see John and Guy kind of reunited. Without not hey, I've been sent to kill you.
Yeah.
No mention of that, kids. It's like, oh hey, how you doing? Good.
How you doing? I've been sent to kill you.
Boy, we should catch up. Okay.
Yeah.
And then after we see Donna talking to him, Cal meets the DC Universe's greatest hero, Nightwing.
I'm gonna give you that, man.
Hey, better than Batman.
That's true.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to offend our listeners.
Batman, my favorite character.
But yeah,
Ray is
but before that,
probably about to vibrate out of existence. He's so excited for
I know.
next week.
Oh, wait till that hits. Oh, the day the Batman hits HBO Max, I'm gonna message Ray and be like, "Hey, Batman! Hey, the Batman finally hit HBO Max. It's coming soon. I think it might be mid-April, so
Moon
or
Knight.
the 19th or something. Yeah.
Into the Dark Knight, all to do with Batman.
But no, I mean, not only is this like a good funeral issue, but it's like a good excuse to like introduce Cal to a bunch of people he hasn't met
Yep.
yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like Nightwing, he was talking to was that Jack Knight Starman before Nightwing walked up.
Yeah, about some older illustrators, from early 20th century, late 19th century. Yeah, that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And that Starman book was awesome, and it was going on at this time. So yeah,
I've read some of that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Oh my lord! Even Constantine and Swamp. Yeah, like I said, Swamp Thing's there, of course. Constantine. Tom and his family's there, of course.
Mm-hmm. They said they even invited Hal's family. Did they say that? No, it was Tom when they talked about it. I didn't know it was because that's what Carol said. She knew it was the last time she'd see him. So
yeah, no. Yeah, I'm trying to remember because I don't think they didn't even tell Hal's family he was Green Lantern at this point, did they?
I don't think so.
I
Yeah,
thought some point after he came back, they knew, like his brothers knew or something. But yeah, up at the. So so at this point, do they think he just died in Coast City?
Maybe. I think the farther we get from Emerald Twilight, the more and more writers and artists and editorial pretend that it kind of never happened, or at least Coast City was never destroyed, because kind of comes back. The people kind of don't, but then they kind of just
well,
hand wave that away.
Well, Rebirth is more than the rebirth of Hal Jordan. That's oh,
I mean,
it's Brick with her makeover.
Yeah.
Her 90s makeover. Oh, look, there's Lantern sitting there talking. Never met him. The best.
Yeah.
Salak. There's Salak.
How did they get to Earth? How did they even let him know? I mean,
Dark Stars? I don't know.
I don't know. Well, we see those next issue, and there's only 4 of them. So.
True.
You're on Ranagar, right? Or sorry, on Ran, in the city of Ranagar. Is that?
I think. Yeah.
I don't remember.
I mean, Legion of Superheroes are here, unless they have a way to contact them.
Yeah, that's possible. But they're lost in the past at the moment. So
I know. Well, yeah, some of them are at the funeral. We see that. They were walking in with Aquaman at the beginning.
Oh, this is angry 90s Aquaman with the hook hand, right?
Peter David Aquaman, yeah. Let's see, Captain Marvel, Shazam. But yeah, that's a nice shot. Like, was that a 2-page shot? Just Cal and Donna walking in and everyone sitting in the church. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's even some villains there, like the Tattooed Man and
yes. Is that the original Sonar? Who's that guy with like the goatee?
I wasn't sure.
Yeah. And is that Major Disaster in the back or?
Not sure.
Yeah. The only reason he knows Tattooed Man is he's dressed like a sailor, just like we last saw him. What was that, issue 2?
Yeah, which was wow, 1990.
That's the thing. I do like this creative team. Like they do give nods to the past, like Dr. Light.
Yep.
Howard showed up last time.
Yep.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's basically the DC universe at the time. There you go. Blue Beetle, Booster Gold. I see Firestorm back there, Flash. Oh, all the speedsters are there. Impulse, Max Mercury, Jesse Quick. Yeah.
Was the Impulse book going on at this time?
I think so.
That was an
Uh,
awesome book with Wade and Humberto Ramos, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, who's up above everyone?
Who?
Batman,
There
my
you go.
favorite character.
Even Robin's like, why aren't we sitting with the rest of them? Because he says, you knew this Green Lantern, right? Of course, Batman. I thought I did.
Yeah, I thought I did.
Again, just like at the end of the final night. Just because he saved us doesn't mean he redeemed himself.
Yeah.
I'm here to honor his memory, but I doubt I'll ever be able to excuse what he did. And that's all right. He'll take a swipe at you, and you'll take a swipe back a couple
Yeah.
issues later. It'll be
It'll
good.
be okay.
And of course, Dead Man's there.
Who apparently Batman consents. Really?
Again, death has been his constant companion since the age of what, 8, 10, whatever the
Yeah.
parents were. So I was trying to remember. Superman says this is the second time he's had to do. Oh, maybe Oliver Queen.
Oliver Queen is that's what I thought too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, Ollie. It's Ollie.
So, I mean, I was gonna say we never see it, but I'm guessing Barry Allen didn't have a big funeral, but
Well, that was Crisis, and then
yeah, that kind of
that changed the whole reality. So yeah, I don't know. What
Well, it's
revision
weird.
of reality are we in currently? Like 5 or 6? I don't
I don't
remember.
know. But no, it was weird because I think the public didn't know Barry Allen was the Flash, and then he might just have like a small funeral or whatever, and then
Mhm.
somehow I think Mark Waid did it in an annual later on, but they never showed. But Wally West kind of goes public, so
Mhm.
I think people put 2 and 2 together after Wally goes public. Oh,
But
oh,
then they bring him back and said he was in witness protection, right?
yes, yeah. When he comes back, yeah, for years, yeah. Oh no, but I was gonna say before that, Wally gets he gets the whole world memory erasure of his identity in Flash 200 by who?
Is that Jeff Johns?
Yeah, but I was gonna say who does the actual mind wipe for Wally?
Oh, that's the Spectre, isn't it?
He's Spectre. Oh, we might have to. I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. We might have to mention that. Yeah,
That's the Hal Spectre.
even if we don't do
Spectre
the issue,
Hal.
let's say this is the point when Hal erases the world's memory of Wally. Yeah, that one was interesting because it's like, yeah, he erased everyone's memory, including Wally and his wife's memory, and that Wally is the Flash.
Yeah, I remember reading that. It's been a long time, but yeah.
Yeah, there were some good runs with that Flash because after years
So
of Wade,
Johns, yeah.
then Johns jumps on after a couple months. Yeah. So Superman's giving his eulogy, and then Guy jumps up.
Yep. And then it's John, and then we get Tom, and then we get Carol, and then we finally get Kyle, right?
Yeah. But even Guy Gardner took us how many issues, but he finally says Hal was the best of us, the best Green Lantern.
Of course, I also remember him saying that Hal was wound a little too tight, and he always knew he was going to crack.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, John, Hal lost his way towards the end. John, you've lost your way too.
yeah.
Well, let's see. It says I've had failures on my own. Which of us hasn't?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Black Canary gets up,
Mm-hmm.
doing the whole, he's up in heaven with Oliver right now,
Not really. No.
Oliver was kind of,
Oliver
yeah.
was.
His soul was. How resurrected his body, but didn't bring his soul back.
Yeah. Shh, spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah, she called them that. They were quite a pair, the Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer of our crowd. Oh, then Wally gets up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Wally.
Yeah,
Uncle Barry.
Yeah. Talking about Barry and Hal and their friendship and stuff. Both sacrifice themselves for the good of the world. But yeah, just him saying it gets better day by day, and then Carol gets up.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I don't know who the bigger grieving widow is, Carol or you.
Funny.
Uh,
Well, I find it interesting. I'm looking forward to reading it, but Carol and Kyle getting together.
yeah, that's New 52. Yeah, but I find it interesting that like Hal went to see her right before he quote unquote sacrificed himself. But it's
Yeah.
like I know it's a different creative team and everything, but then he comes back and he doesn't go right to her.
Well, during Rebirth, he does visit her. Remember, because Ferris Aircraft gets rebuilt magically.
Yeah.
And several things happen, and yeah.
Like I said, I remember most of it, but some of the details, it's been a few years.
I believe it or not, I actually like reread that one like once a year.
No. Well, I know when you're reading it next year.
In April.
So yeah, then Kyle gets up after he tells Carol sorry for your loss.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to replace Hal. I know it never can. I also know there will never be another like him. But yeah, no, like he opens up that roof, man. Convertible church. He's just like, yeah, thanks to Hal, we can all celebrate a new dawn. What's that sunlight?
An emerald dawn. Sorry.
I knew if I set it up. And then remember, kids, after the whole Engine City fiasco and then that Superman issue, we had that eternal flame burning on that thing. But now, thanks to Alan, it burns green. And then after he does that, like you said, Swamp Thing, basically turns Coast City into
a big old garden.
Yeah, a huge park or something. Yeah. With a Green Lantern symbol bush in the middle there. And then I'm guessing this supposed to be permanent. Yeah, Cal makes a Hal statue with his ring. Boy, DC shouldn't have made these. I know at least one person would have bought it.
Maybe. And that's pretty much it, right? Except we have
and who gets the last word, Will?
Who gets the last word?
On the last page, looking at that statue down in the right corner there.
I don't remember.
Batman.
That's right.
Maybe I'll never understand what happened to Hal, but I can find it in my heart to forgive him. Rest in peace, Hal Jordan.
Until you come back and I call BS on your resurrection.
Yeah. So what did you think of that one, Will?
It was kind of nice to, I feel, put Parallax out of his misery. So, but we were talking about this last time. Parallax didn't really appear that much. He had, maybe 10 appearances as Parallax. In the years, I mean, we're talking what it's been at this point, 2.5 years. Let's see, we're at 81 and it was at 50, so 3.
Well, yeah, this is December 96, this issue,
So almost 3 years.
Yeah. At least 2 and change, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it was a good issue.
Do you think was there just so much backlash against Hal being the villain, do you think?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, that's a good guess. I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they had the Spectre stuff playing at this point, but again, it's a few years out, so I don't think. But it's like,
I
were they
doubt
just
they.
like,
Yeah.
were they just like better? He goes out a hero than just have him
Then we
keep
keep
coming
him
back
around, and
as this whiny mockery of his former
yeah.
self.
I don't know. I hope maybe, but you never know.
Because I was going to say,
And
I don't think Mars or any of them get to do this without like editorial
oh yeah.
permission or yeah.
Mhm. Oh yeah. And Final Night, when they, that was a company-wide crossover. They knew
Oh
what they
yeah.
were doing in Final Night, which was, this basically.
And then we get that kind of flashback story.
By Gil Kane.
That's right.
The
And then we
guy
get
who drew the very first appearance of Hal.
well, I was going to say they even put in a couple pages from Showcase 22, like when Ab and Sir gives him the ring.
Uh-huh. Yep. That was a cool little story.
Mm-hmm.
Weaponeers of Quard.
Oh yeah. You know what? That annual we covered, I think it would have been better if like maybe Cal had gone through Hal's origin and Ab and Sir,
Yeah.
he sees how Ab and Sir gave him the ring and stuff.
That was a weird annual. That really was.
It was. Because really,
don't-
what was the point of that? Just Hal beating on Major Force and Cal just like, oh hey, Hal was a test pilot.
I don't understand.
And the
Yeah.
Guardians were jerks. I'm glad they're dead.
The Guardians are jerks. Professor X is a jerk. Sorry.
But yeah, so they did that issue, and then the very last page is the cover to 51.
Oh yeah. Pretty good issue. I mean.
Oh yeah. No, I thought it was a good send off for old Hal.
Not too bad.
All right.
I would rank it above the next issue.
Yeah, it seems very villainish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, let me do the credits, but yeah, I don't have a synopsis for that either. Well, I had a little one for this, but yeah, I don't have nothing for the next one. Yeah, Green Lantern 80. I kind of just threw it in because I need to throw it in somewhere.
Why not?
It seems very villainish, but I mean something does happen, but
yeah.
Because Green Lantern 82, January 1997. We're at 97
We're
already.
in 97.
Green Lantern 82, Adventures in Babysitting.
T-minus 8 years until rebirth. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, but still writer Ron Mars, penciler Tom Grindberg. So, because we have a fill-in artist, inker Romeo Tango and Bill Anderson, colors Pamela Rambo, letterer Ken Lopez, and editor Kevin Dooley. So I wonder if were we given Banks time, to do 81 and then get a head jump
Maybe
on 83?
I'm not sure. Grindberg is one of those artists. I think he's really good on some things, and then he's done some things that I've not liked.
Do you think it depends on like the inking and stuff? Maybe
I think it does, and he's got a great inker here. So I mean, and this one, this one didn't bother me. I mean, I think he did a good job on it. But there's been a few things that he's done that just weren't to my taste. So
yeah, I mean, it's not bad. His art isn't bad, but it's so much different from Daryl Banks. It stands out.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the thing. At least with Pelletier, I mean, it was similar enough where it wasn't like such a shock. Yeah, this was just a shock because it's a different style.
Yep, absolutely.
But yeah, so basically, well, there's a few things that happen here because we see Cal drinking in the beginning at Warriors Bar with Guy, John, and Alan.
Mm-hmm. And there's a statue of Hal there. Hell has frozen over.
Well, you know how it is. You hate somebody, then they die, and it's like, oh, what a great person they were.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're swapping stories like all night, pretty much.
And really, unless I miss my guess, this book becomes the only home of Guy, right? That we only ever see Guy in this book from here on out, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, like in Final Night and stuff, when he makes appearances in events and stuff. But yeah, this is pretty much. I think this is pretty much it till Rebirth. You know, we might make a quick pop up somewhere, but yeah, this is pretty much it till Rebirth. That's the thing. Do you think people have like trouble with writing Guy? Because it's like, at least modern Guy, it's like you kind of want to give him an edge, but you don't want to make him too much of a jerk.
I think so. Partly because, I mean, if you look at the original Guy launch, oh my God, the Guy Gardner book before Warrior,
Yeah.
it was parody over the top jerkishness, right? I mean, and that's one of the good things that I think, was it Bo Smith, the writer, maybe, and Chuck Dixon, they kind of toned him down a little bit. So yeah, he could be a jerk, but he had his reasons, and he was still, trying to do his best. So
yeah, and again too, after Emerald Twilight, they kind of had to calm him down a little bit.
Yeah, and we now know that yellow ring, Sinestro's yellow ring, was destroyed.
Yes.
And is it Emerald Fallout? Was that what it was?
Yes. Yep. But yeah, they're just giving Cal all the old stories. Oh God! Then Cal runs into these punks holding this guy up.
Yeah. Who doesn't have diamonds? He has emeralds.
That's right. Monsters. Yeah, the guy gives him a reward of a emerald. Yep. Then he goes home and goes to his bed because it's late, and then gets woken up by Donna and her son.
That's right. It's babysitting time.
That's right. Robbie. So what? She has to go to court for a custody thing, and
do they end up killing Robbie off too?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to. Yeah, because I don't know if they do it in the Wonder Woman book or they do it somewhere else. But yeah, because I think at some point she says, yeah, I think the ex-husband and the son might get killed. I think that's when that's the next time Donna's gonna leave, and her and Kyle never get back together. Yeah,
because that's gonna be. Actually, I think that Titans book without the original kind of legacy Titans, that lasted for a year, 2 or 3 years, maybe. I can't remember for sure.
Oh, the Dan Jurgens one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't read it.
I didn't really either. So I will look that up.
But yeah, I think Donna leaves. It's like it might be the early '90s or mid '90s. So I mean, she might be in the book for another year in Green Lantern. So. But yeah, I wonder if that Titans book was any good. 'Cause like I said, I never read any of that.
I wonder if it came out. So that would have been 96, right?
Here we go. Yeah. It's saying 24 issues.
So 2 years. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. October '96 to September '98. Oh yeah, I remember they did have one name on their team. The de-aged Ray Palmer.
That's right. They had the Atom.
Yeah, after 0 hour, he got de-aged.
Yep, I remember that now.
Oh, yeah, Dan Jurgens. Oh, George Perez must have did some stuff for it. So,
I
don't know if it was writing or art, but yeah.
Well, and it was just called Titans, or was it called Teen Titans?
Teen Titans.
Teen Titans. I think. I found it. Yep, looks like George Perez was inking it. Argent, Atom, Jodo, Prism, Omen, and that's all I know. So I'm just reading it from
Yeah, because when they rebooted it in '99 with all those older characters, is that Prism? The black and white one? Yeah, she joined. They actually let her join the team.
Yeah, and I think didn't they do like this massive JLA Titans crossover or something?
Oh yeah, it was like a 3-issue series. Yeah, it was like every Titan, every JLA member. Yeah, that was kind of like the prequel to that series. Yeah.
Yeah, Phil
Letting
Jimenez
Grayson and
did
Phil
the cover
Jimenez.
for that, and he did. I think I've got the poster. There's a giant poster of all 3 covers. Yeah, pretty awesome.
Oh yeah. See, look, this podcast takes us to all corners of the DC universe.
It does.
So yeah, so Dawn has to go to court for a custody thing, so she asks Cal to babysit. So they go to the zoo. And I guess Cal takes his eye off Robbie, and Robbie crawls into the...
Gets into the tiger. How does that happen? I mean,
I
come on.
But yeah, so Cal swoops down as Green Lantern, and he's like, "It's me, Cal." And Robbie's like, "I know.
Yeah,
Robbie told me the secret." It's like, really, Donna? Thanks. I guess she thought Cal was gonna, spill the beans anyway, but. So yeah, so they're in that tiger habitat, and then the tiger shows up. Which, I mean, look, he throws up. I mean, I know you want to be careful with the kid, but it's like,
Bubble up,
really?
man. Just bubble up.
He throws up to bubble that tiger up. Yeah, he just throws up like a flat shield. I'm like, yeah, bubble up. He makes an elephant.
I was wondering, does his ring? It doesn't have translation capabilities, or he doesn't know if it has
Or
translation.
at least yeah. I mean, he doesn't.
Maybe he could talk to the tiger,
True. I was gonna say, wasn't there an issue? I forget. Is there an issue later on where someone asks that, says something to him about talking that ring, something about that ring? And he's like, I don't know, I never tried to talk to it before.
I think so. I just don't remember where it was. I guess we'll get there.
And we'll get there. So, but yeah, they figure out the tiger's just protecting her cubs and stuff. So they swing out of there. And Robbie's like, "No, I promised Mommy I'd find her new stone." So, Cal's like, "Oh, I got just the stone."
I got your stone. It's green. Of course it is.
So yes, they go home, and yeah, Robbie's like, "Here," and she's like, "What? An emerald?" And of course, Cal and Robbie are just like, "Nope, it's our secret."
Yeah, we're not going to tell you how we almost, died and
I'm
stuff.
not gonna tell you how I almost fed your kid to a tiger. Yeah.
Yeah, not going to happen. So you think we got another year of the Kyle Donna?
I think they go to, was it maybe 90, 91? Maybe don't they go to California, and he like introduces her to the mom or something?
I can't remember.
I think it's something. It's somewhere around there. But yeah, not too long after that, I'm pretty sure she maybe by mid-90s or something. Of course, Jade's already in the picture, so he has a shoulder to cry on. But
Yeah.
I think she shows up mid-80s or something. Yeah, she should be coming up here soon. I think after the next arc.
As if we planned this, right?
Oh my god, but Dark Stars, man, don't ever show up in the last 2 pages of a Green Lantern book.
No. Now, I've got to look him. What's his name again?
Who, the one that gets killed?
Gallius. I don't think he dies though.
Oh, I can't remember. Yeah,
She in the last page she asked. Sorry, spoilers. Fatality asks him.
well, I mean, I was gonna say you can see by there's a silhouette. You could tell it's a female. Yeah.
Yeah. Gallius said, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
how do you spell that?
Gallius, and then Zed.
Okay, let's see.
And you were once a Green Lantern.
That's right.
I mean, basically, just looks like a giant head with arms and legs.
Oh, his home planet and his successor following his death at the hands of Fatality. He first showed up in Tales of the Green Lantern Corps number 32 or number 2 from 1981.
Oh, so he actually was okay.
So okay, I guess he is dead.
So what? So I mean, then just looking at these editor's notes, what's a worse fate, getting killed by fatality or having to appear in Superboy and the Ravers? Number 4.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Oh my god, I was reading Superboy at that point. I tried to read Superman and the Superboy and the Ravers, and I only lasted a couple weeks. I'm like, no.
Just no.
I tried, but I guess there wasn't enough Superboy in it. I was like, no. I don't care about the rest of these characters. It just never clicked with me. I've never heard anyone. That's another one. I've never heard anyone say, "Oh man, I love Superboy and the Ravers." I've never heard anyone say. Again, prove me wrong. Right in, but
Yeah.
never
Or
heard
I
anyone say.
miss those mid to late '90s Titans. I mean, I haven't heard anybody say that either.
I know.
But
I
you
heard
know
people
what?
say, I heard of it.
To be fair, they're probably out there. You know,
Yeah.
every character is somebody's favorite, and every title is somebody's favorite. So
Exactly.
but yeah, I guess don't they? I guess they recruit another one from his homeworld to be a Lantern. So we get another.
Oh yeah.
And I think there's a Red Lantern from his planet too.
Try to
Maybe.
remember. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out.
We'll get there.
That's
We'll
after
get
we
there.
go. We'll get there. All right, William. Anything else you want to mention?
What are we doing next week?
Oh well, I'm glad you asked. Next week starts our some of our JLA stuff because next week we'll be covering the 3-issue miniseries Justice League and Midsummer's Nightmare,
Which I read 25 years ago.
I know it's been a while for me too. It's kind of like a prequel to the JLA,
Yeah.
which we're doing that because in 2 weeks will be our crossover with Little Hellfire and our Justice League show. So
Nice. And we're doing JLA 1 through 4.
yes, the Justice League show will come the day before. We'll do 1 and 2 there, and then on this show we'll do 3 and 4. So
Awesome.
don't worry, Ray. Plenty of Batman.
Yeah, the most dangerous man on the planet.
And then in 3 weeks, the Green Lantern Flash Faster Friends 2-issue series. So
Gotcha.
yeah, lots of JLA stuff the next 3 weeks, and then in 4 weeks we'll get back to Green Lantern 83 and the Fatality stuff.
Oh yeah, now is that an arc or is that?
I believe it's 3 issues. I have 83 to 86 there, but I think it's 3 issues. So I'm trying to remember.
83 to 86 as 4 issues.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying I think the arc is 3.
Oh, the
but
arc's
I might have just threw 86 on there because I think.
Oh, gotcha.
Hold on, let me look this up real quick. But I think that might be when Jade first shows up in 86. Yeah. So I think Cal's off in space with helping John with Fatality. Then he comes back in 86 and Jade's in his shower.
Oh, okay. Now,
see, she's in a towel and
yeah. Fatality. She eventually becomes a Star Sapphire, doesn't she?
I believe so. Yes.
That's way down the road, though. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Yes. What do you think? Fatality's gonna have a problem with the last Green Lantern?
Maybe. She has a thing. She just reduced the whole contingent of Dark Stars by 25%. Because now there's just 3.
Graven. Oh man. Jeez.
Poor Dark Stars.
I know.
This may be the last appearance of Farron Kolos.
Is this why Graven didn't kill them off? Because they're like, we might need cannon fodder down the road. Oh, okay.
No, okay, yeah, we got that for you, taken care of.
So, oh yeah, I mean, you said Fatality, but we didn't spoil why does she hate Green Lanterns? Will stay tuned, kids.
Stay tuned. We'll reveal that
about a month, kids. After all the Justice League stuff. All right, so send your thoughts next week. Justice League and Midsummer's Nightmare, I believe, written by Mr. Mark Waid. So,
I think you are correct, sir.
So,
And
yes.
if I remember right, the art is pretty good too. I can't remember the
yeah,
artist though.
definitely.
It's a pretty big name artist.
I forget who. Oh, but remind me next week. Friend of the show, Mr. Mark Wade.
Hi, this is Mark Wade, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
Boom. And he'll be back soon because we're going to be, I think around the time issue 2 comes out, he said he might talk to us about Batman, Superman, World's Finest #2.
Ooh, cool.
I'm sure he won't be able to spoil anything, Will, but if I talk to him, I'll be like, hey, what's this I hear about Hal Jordan showing up in issue 4?
Nice.
Do you like Hal Jordan?
I do.
I meant Wade, but yeah, oh my God, I would fall out of my chair if I was just like, do you like Margaret? Do you like Hal Jordan?
I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
And he said that, and I'm like, oh, he dropped.
So what's the title of that Justice League Midsummer?
A Midsummer's Nightmare.
Justice League.
Get it? It's playing words.
A Midsummer's
Nightmare.
There we go. I found it.
I believe that has connecting covers too.
Let's see.
3 issues.
Looks like Derek Robertson is the
oh yeah.
is the artist, and I think the covers are by Kevin McGuire.
Yeah, because I don't know if there was different covers, but I know at least one version. I think they had the interconnecting covers.
Very cool.
Because I think because I was looking at for episode art, I believe the first issue has Cal on it, and behind him
Batman.
is Ray's favorite character. Yeah.
Oh wait, Jeff Johnson and Derek Robertson. Jeff Johnson's a really good penciler too.
Yeah, because here, not to spoil anything, but I believe that's the last page. Yeah.
And then the second issue has Superman and Aquaman on the cover.
Yeah.
And then the third issue is Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, and Flash.
Yep.
Very cool.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna be talking some League next week, kids.
That's right.
Cal finally plays with the big boys. All right. So send your thoughts. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find Sector 2814 on Facebook, on Twitter. Join our Green Lantern fan group on Facebook. Please, if you can, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Every episode we do gets a video, so check all those out, including our creator interviews. Speaking of which, if you can, once again, please help support us on Patreon. We're paying for this out of our own pocket now, so every little bit helps. With $3 to $5 gets you early access to creator interviews. Mr. DG Chichester joins me in Lilith every month.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
That's right. And only on Patreon, the superhero movie brackets, we're going to discover the worst superhero movie of all time. March is about to begin. It's going to be Elektra versus Blade Trinity. So lots of
I don't envy you.
stabby. Hey, man, if I can get through Fantastic Four versus X-Men Apocalypse, I can get through anything.
You're a strong man.
That's right. All right. So, yes, subscribe to the Patreon or pick yourself up some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. You can find it all at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. All right. And speaking of cosmic figures, you can find all things Matt Kona everywhere on social media at Matt Kona, MATTKONA. Follow the man, the myth, the legend, Matt Kona.
Suck it, Lilith.
See you later, bunkies.
Oh wait, where's
He gives me his bone.
Phil loves that one. All right, Mr. Will Allred, master of the core, master of the quantum zone, master of the crossover division, master of the Kickstarter. Hal Jordan's Grieving Widow. Where can people find you?
You can find me at Wallred. That's at WALLRED. That's at Gmail and Facebook and Twitter and probably some other social media that I don't remember setting up. So yeah, that's the easy place to find me. And if you're
I'm never
interested,
there.
yeah, if you're interested in some of my comics that I've published, currently you can pre-order Crossover Division number 3. We're getting ready to send it to the printer. You can go to crossoverdivision.com and that'll point you to where you need to go to hit the pre-order store. You can also go to Diary of Night at diaryofnight.com. And you can also find me weekly on a podcast called Explain Yourself, where Kevin Joseph and I discuss some ongoing Kickstarters with their creators, to try to promote indie comics and all that fun stuff. And then finally, you like Green Lantern, you must love Quasar. So if you want to find out cool stuff about Quasar, you can go to the Quantum Zone at quantumzone.org.
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party. He goes limp in my grip. I am God. Seems like I'm getting a package every other day.
Okay, and I have to do it for this episode.
And I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
Throwing
I
himself
do.
throwing himself on the casket.
And I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
Wailing.
We should have known, kid. There was no body. You know what they say in comics? There ain't no body.
They ain't no death.
All right, kids. Thank you for joining us again. Next week, Justice League: A Midsummer's Nightmare. And then in 2 weeks, the crossover, Lil Hellfire will be here. Come on, Coda. Come back.
Time to come back from Far Sector, man.
That's right. The Dark Stars are gone. Guy Gardner's gone. Hal's gone.
Yeah.
Be a whole different place when you come back, Coda.
It's just Kyle, John, and Guy now. That's it.
Yeah, not much, guy. All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. Join us next time. And remember, only the good die under questionable circumstances. Good night.